Hi, this is Tony Swinehart with MCP's Full Court Press, brought to you by Spectrum Health Ludington Hospital's multi-specialty clinic, as well as House of Flavors Incorporated. Today we are out at Lakeside Links. It's the final day here with Scott Ashley. He has given a couple of lifetime memberships, but first we'll start with today's their last day to be open. And so after today, what do you do moving forward?
Well, we had a beautiful week of golf over this past 5 to 7 days. We were very fortunate to have that to end the season. Looks like the temperatures are going to drop into the low 40s, high 30s moving forward. So we thought today would be our last day. And moving forward, we do have a lot of projects on the course. If you can see behind me here, we've done a lot of trimming of the pine trees. Looking at cleaning some areas up. We have some dead trees on the course that need to come down. So plenty of projects to keep us busy for the winter months.
Okay.
Moving into getting ready for next year.
Okay. And so these lifetime memberships, what brought about the idea to do that? And how many people did you bestow that upon?
Okay. Well, we actually have a couple guys here. They've really been fixtures at Lakeside Links for nearly 50 years. The idea was brought to me by a gentleman named Tom Penrod.
Okay.
He's an avid golfer out here, plays on our leagues, and he had mentioned that these two guys really have kind of changed the face of golf in this area.
Okay.
They've inspired many people to play the game and have been probably a couple of the most loyal customers to Lakeside Links over the years and have called this their home course. So their names are Joe Nagel and Tom Schaefer. They're both in their 80s, but still very actively golfing. As a matter of fact, Tom Schaefer was out here today golfing, getting in his last round on our last day of the season. So, because of everything that they've done for the game of golf and for their loyalty to our golf course, they wanted to present to them, Tom Penrod, when he brought up the idea, wanted to present to them a certificate of appreciation, so to show that as their friends and family of our golf course, that they are just very well respected, and wanted to make it known to them, what they've done to inspire golf to all the the rest of the people that play golf out here. So with that, I had the idea that it would just kind of be a nice gesture, because they have been so loyal, have been around this facility for, between the two of them, nearly 100 years combined.
Wow.
That I thought it'd be a good idea to show my appreciation by giving them memberships for the rest of their lives. So we're hoping that continues to keep them out here, playing the game and enjoying it, and inspiring others to continue playing the game as well.
That's wonderful. Now, do they have children and grandchildren that come out here as well, then?
They both have children and grandchildren that enjoy the game of golf.
Okay.
And they do occasionally. They're not as avid as Tom and Joe, but
Right.
We do see their family members. But they do have many friends that play golf out here. That
Then they have like a little camaraderie and probably
absolutely.
a group that they have been playing with. Now, going forward, do you think that you might bestow this honor upon anyone else?
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
This is kind of a very special thing for these two guys, because they have been such a great part of this facility, and just to show my appreciation, I wanted to make sure that they knew that how much we appreciate them out here.
Well, and I think too, when you have somebody that frequents your course like throughout the years, probably since they built. Now, when was Lakeside Links built?
It was originally built in the early 60s.
Okay.
It started out as a 9-hole course, and it's expanded from there. We're now 27 holes.
Okay.
And both of those guys have been playing since the early 70s.
Okay.
So, nearly 50 years for each of them.
So, and yes, and it's nice to recognize somebody who not only honors the game, but like you said, has inspired so many other people to come out here and use the course. And they, I'm sure, have referred, like you said, a lot of their friends and that type of thing to come out here. And it's just a wonderful family atmosphere. It always has been. And yourself and your wife had purchased this earlier. We had talked about that before, but so going from now this year to next year, do you think that there's going to be anything differently done, or you're just going to wait and see? I mean, with COVID, we kind of don't know what's going to happen, but
Right. Yeah, there are a lot of unknowns right now as far as how we're going to be able to operate. I can only assume that we're going to be able to operate fully by next year, but there still may be some restrictions in place that we have to follow. And, we really try to be sensitive about that and make sure that we're making people feel comfortable when they come onto the property. So, we're going to continue to follow any guidelines in place to help support that and, make sure that people do feel comfortable.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking time out of your day, especially on the last day, and having people coming and going. And I think that's a wonderful thing for the gentleman that you bestowed the honor, the lifetime membership, and like you said, maybe in the future, but it's kind of a special thing for them to kind of cherish right now. But we look forward to seeing you possibly in the spring, and maybe we can get the word out again, because you have like all of those clubs that you do and all those tournaments. I know that you weren't able to do some of the tournaments this year, but hopefully
we're hoping things will be a little bit more normal next year.
Right. I think a lot of people are craving a little bit of that normalcy, but
well, it's nice being able to provide at least some form of entertainment for people, being able to be outside and social distance and enjoy this beautiful property was great, I think. And I would just like people to know that if they would like more information on membership at Lakeside Links or some of the events that we do have out here, they can go to our website. It's www.lakesidelinks.com.
Okay.
It's got our 2020 membership rates on there right now. We should be updating that soon with our 2021 rates, but want people to know that we have a great family atmosphere out here. We consider everybody family, and we just enjoy what we do here and would love to bring more people out here so that they can enjoy that as well.
So, Scott, we are now inside the clubhouse, and even though it's the last day for the golf and the course out here, you also utilize this in the winter if you can, correct?
Well, it's not something that we've done a lot in the past, but it is something we are looking to do moving forward. We have this, this beautiful facility that we thought that we could utilize for maybe some special events, host, small gatherings, get-togethers, business meetings, corporate meetings. It's something that we're looking at moving into in the future, hopefully starting this winter. I already have a couple events booked. So that is something that is available to people if they're interested in, or they're looking for a place to have a get-together. I think this would be a great facility for them to utilize in the winter months.
Okay, and so they would also go to lakesidelinks.com then and look for availability or be able to contact someone?
They should contact me directly here at the club.
Okay.
Our phone number is on the website, but it's 231-843-3660.
Okay.
And if I am not here to answer the phone, I will have an answering machine on throughout the winter months that they can leave a message if they would like to request a date or look for some availability for an event. Along with that, we do have a full-service bar.
Okay.
We're really not a restaurant per se, but we can have catered events here. So, if they're looking for ideas for catering, we can also help them out with that, or if they have a favorite caterer that they would like to use, they're more than welcome to do that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again so much for your time. And for more news, go to MasonCountyPress.com.